Hey, Tone. I'm just gonna talk my shit on this bitch, Tone.
I stay loyal to you. I made what I could on the side, but I never turned you, Frank. Never.
Pussy niggas hate
You. A man ain't got his word. It's a cockroach.
the fuck he say? You gotta stand on that shit. Yo, I told my sons love and loyalty ain't something niggas be on. Granny say children keep you young, I'm in my prime time like I'm Dion. Been doing what they did, can't let them treat me like a peon. Wait a minute, let's phone skinny just to see who niggas sleep on. Say nigga, if I hit the court today, they gon' press Dion. Who the fuck gon' guard me one-on-one? Tell coach to put about 3 on. Random, but I kill you by my Mija and my Mijos. These days the way I see it, the closest thing to my little Chico. So man, keep it street. Always the element on niggas trying to keep it P, man, keep it G. Rap cook raise my children, always that nigga sing. Change your oil, get your car sold. He must do everything, man, he great. And I ain't gon' say niggas mad face, but they hate. If it's talent in the market, then I'm Rick Ross mixed with Drizzy Drake. I'm gon' need my 10-piece and on flex pay on a Nike plate. Instagram model checked off my list, that ain't a Nike date. He dropped the check but couldn't clear the shit, man, guess it's Nike fake, man, daddy home. 8 to 10 of my firstborns, I won't leave again. Type to feed a freaker, say a prayer and never speak again. Till it get late, I'm off that drink and wanna leak again. She at a mama house tryna regroup that pussy good and I'm sneaking and we grown. In the end, I got one goal to make it home, so I keep 2-3 niggas who feel the same way, all in my zone. Ain't no asking what we're on, if we're on that thing you'll know. What good is lights, camera, action when you really start a show? Who ain't gon' blow, bitch, I'm gon' blow like I got TNT. I know that it ain't no iron team, but it's an eye me. I just tell my shooter to keep his eye on everything. Look, my cougar bitch a trick, she hit the stove by everything. I mean, sure, we got them pistols, you gon' see them when you need to. My son asked for a lesson, shit don't bite the hand that feeds you. Watch the company you keep to. Veggies, what they focus on, make sure you eat your meat too. It's good carrots in that beef stew. Back to these rap cats, watered down rap facts. Half the time niggas ain't even welcome where they rap at. Heard they making niggas change their name, say that shit rap cap. It's not, I bet I cool shit down when it get hot. I get them got, she know daddy put a crab all in the pot. On the block talking to Poppy like no switches for these Glocks. Knowing damn well he bout paper, he gon' give me what he got. The ops be fanning over Gucci, Molly yeah, get the drop. That little hoochie, yeah, her Raymond Molly, yeah, get him pop. Think he player, like we ain't been on the game since like Sega. I blow this bitch sound like a nigga went Kamehameha. My uncle from Mississippi, before he speak, he say, I say, they gon' die around if they play, I play her. I'm talking shit up to his maker, Big Alpha Omega. Ain't no finding no body parts when he put in the shredder. Just pop on if I hit my helmet, then bring out the stretcher. I've been kicked, man, fuck off. They be like, he's just a singer, he's just a singer. God forbid, I tend to rap. Y'all better pray I choose the latter. Hey, Tone!
Y'all stop. I kept going, but like I said, I was already big before I got here. Nobody had knew me and shit, so I just took over the city, man, and said, fuck it, man. I do what I want to do. Right, and when I'm done with the city, y'all can have the shit back.
Push that out to my people.
Right,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
And you got people talking about, oh, I ain't know. Stop lying, because if you hot in the city, you know everything I'm doing, because I run this town, period. And when I drop it, I mean it.
That's a huge statement.
Boy.
And if somebody do more big shit than me, point them out. I want to know who they are. Why? And that shows me where they're at. Because we in Atlanta, Georgia, is popping.
Right.
LA, popping. Detroit, popping. Chicago, popping. Why our shit ain't popping? You got to remember, it's a diversified city. It's made up. It's made up of a whole bunch of this and that. It's always the people from somewhere else getting to it. Because we've been through that shit already. So when we move out here, it's nothing to us. It's nothing to us. You know, this shit is like easy. I make it look easy, but it's very expensive.
Hey man, so I'm gonna get my boy on here in a minute. So just letting you know I see you, brother. I'm gonna tap you in a quick second. So okay, look, I got questions first. Before I even get into the bullshit, I got a few questions. Like, how long niggas gonna accept motherfuckers being able to say weird shit like that? Like, the clip is here, so I'll run that bitch 1,000 times right now if I have to. I'm gonna run that bitch a couple times. By him saying he got the city on lock, he gonna get his shit back when he done. Like, first, let me explain to y'all why it pissed me off. So, being a street nigga, right? So being in the streets, and being from Vegas, we dealt with shit like that all the time, like on some street shit. So it was niggas. We had to constantly press issues on some street stuff because people were saying, I run Vegas, whether they was for whatever reason. I ain't gonna get into the street business. If you're a street nigga, if you ever been in street politics, you understand how that went. So being of that, coming from that, and then seeing somebody say, they run Vegas and they from Detroit, like that's wild. Like how you run Vegas and you from Detroit. So I put the post up. Let's see who know him. A lot of motherfuckers don't know him. Yeah, Money Way. Like who the fuck is he? Exactly been the conversation for a long time. So I'm gonna ask y'all a few questions. Then I'm gonna get my guy on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my guy on here in a quick second too, so y'all can get his side of how he felt. I got a couple calls after I made the post. Shit, nigga was on the phone damn near all night about the shit, and I ain't gonna lie, I was mad, bro. Like I was, and I don't get pissed off about too much, but that shit pissed me off because of motherfuckers do shit like this and they disrespect us at the same time while saying, basically, they could run their bag up. Like they can get as much money as they want. They can do whatever the fuck they want because ain't nobody gonna stop them. Like they can run their shit up, and we gotta just accept it. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, to the artists, I've been saying this. Like, that's why I said I'm not pressing no more issues when it come to artists because nigga artists don't press their own issues. Like, if you feel like a nigga disrespecting you, nigga ain't a nigga doing bullshit, promoting whatever the case may be, man, tear that shit up. Like, stop that nigga from doing it. That's be the shit that I be on. Like, if a motherfucker do something crazy, if somebody do something crazy around the world, and y'all like, hey man, nah, we gonna defund the police because the police did some wild shit. Y'all be ready to stop everybody else's money, but y'all want to stop these people money that's directly disrespecting you. That's some bullshit. Like, so that shit had me hot. And as far as the awards, I don't care about that. I didn't, as y'all see, I ain't say shit about that. I never spoke on that. I never brought up that. I let all that shit be what it is, because that's something that just gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's between people and artists, like, to figure out, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta figure out what y'all gonna set when it comes to shit like that. So yeah. So with that being said, man, my guy, Mr. Las Vegas, is in this motherfucker because he gave me a phone call. So if you're on my Facebook, if you're on my YouTube, you can watch it live. But Mr. Las Vegas gave me a phone call. He felt some type of way about it. So I'm gonna bring Mr. Las Vegas in. I'm gonna ask him a few questions, and I'm asking y'all questions. So as y'all answer the questions or say however y'all felt, I will, you know, we can talk about it. Like let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, let me go ahead and get Mr. Las Vegas. My brother.
What's up, Pimp?
Johnny, what up? What's happening,
man? Ah, excited, brother. Shit.
Man. So you on here. I ran the clip. I'm gonna run it one more time while you on here so you can get the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My Fifth Element brothers, what's up?
Exactly.
And the show, let me expound on that, because I don't want people to think I'm only pulling the negative from Fifth Element, because I fuck with Fifth Element, I fuck with OT and all that. So I do got some positive shit that was said on there, but I watch Fifth Element all the time. So because I watch it, I was gonna run across it anyway. And just the fact that I seen it being said and the way I feel about my city, like, I couldn't accept it. But I'm gonna run the clip again because Mr. Las Vegas on here. Johnny, if y'all don't know who he is, I'll let him do all that. So let's get into it one more time.
Yeah,
Right.
y'all stop. I kept going, but like I said, I was already big before I got here. Nobody had knew me and shit, so I just took over the city, man, and said, fuck it, man. I do what I want to do.
Right.
And when I'm done with the city, y'all can have the shit back.
Push that out to my people.
Right,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
And then you got people
that's
talking about,
what-
I ain't know. Stop lying. Because if you hot in the city, you know everything I'm doing because I run this town, period. And when I drop it, I mean it.
That's a huge statement.
Boy,
And if
So-
somebody do more big shit than me, point them out. I want to know who they are. Know why? And that shows me where they're at. Because we in Atlanta, Georgia, is popping.
right.
LA,
Right.
popping. Detroit, popping. Chicago, popping. Why our shit ain't popping? You got to remember, it's a diversified city. It's made up. It's made up of a whole bunch of this and that. It's always the people from somewhere else getting to it. Because we've been through that shit already. So when we move out here, it's nothing to us.
Shit.
It's nothing to us. You know, this shit is like easy. I make it look easy, but it's very expensive.
I throw in the awards. Let me put this shit back up. My guy, what's going on, brother? So you gave me a phone call not to be actually this morning, man, because you see it this morning. So tell me how you felt, man.
I saw you post. You know, I support you, Skinny. You know what I'm saying? I support everything. And first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? I love what he was saying. I appreciate about the whole. We were involved with some heavy shit back in 2000s, because of shit like this, you know.
Right.
But on the positive side of it all, because I don't, you know, like you politics into this, none of that shit. What is that for someone that's an out of town throwing an award show like this, trying to like properly represent the artist that he's showing love, so he's shitting on him by saying that he runs the city, like if having in this award show ain't shit.
Honey, they say so you coming in choppy. Hold on, they say you coming in choppy, like you going in and out. So if you got Wi-Fi you connect to real quick, go ahead and do that because it's going in and out.
Let's do it.
Spitz, what up? Vato Loco for life. So basically, some of the shit Johnny is saying is, yep. Go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, what I'm saying, what to touch on what he was saying, and some of it, and I mean, shout out to anybody, period, right? But when you're kind of talking about events, the rapper or someone trying to flex, he runs shit, you know, and you got artists from this, and it's basically you're shitting on them like there ain't no one else bigger than you type shit. Guy, I've never once went on live on any social media platform shit because I'm well known too, but I'm not talking my shit like he did, you know. I mean, that just he just going for the clout, you know, and it's fine nowadays. But I like he was directly talking to people like me. We ain't doing shit, like we haven't done shit for this city. When we have, I give him props for him doing his Cincinnati awards. You know, first one, I never knew who the guy was. I showed up because I like to see people do shit or not. And when you include people, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like this saying that you the shit, like that's the kind of shit I don't like. And I'm sure spoke to Dolomite earlier. He kind of felt some kind of all I gotta say
last night. Dula called me last night too. So 2 C's. I think his buddy is irrelevant as fuck. Nobody knows me, shouldn't even get attention. But it could be somebody with a name that will say the same exact thing. People will overlook it. Okay, so here's my thing. I don't give a fuck who the name was. I don't give a fuck if it was the biggest nigga in the world. Like I would have said the same shit. And that's why I'm personally pressing the issue. Like I'm with you. He irrelevant. Like as soon as I posted it, nobody knew who the fuck he was. Like everybody was like, who is this? Who is this? So nobody knew who he was. So this is the attention. This is people even getting to know who he is. But the fact of the matter is, beyond that, right? So I said last year I wasn't supporting no more local shows, and that's why I never spoke on this show in particular, because I already said I'm not supporting no more local shows. Fuck that. But past that part is, like I said, I take it past just what it's Vegas. I feel like Vegas been accepting shit like that forever. Like coming from the streets and doing different shit in the streets, we've been accepting shit like that forever. Where motherfuckers say whatever they want to say, and we like, oh no, we just let it flow past. But somebody from our own section, one of our own homies, or somebody that used to be a homie, or somebody who we consider an enemy who was also raised here, we'll press their line about whatever. Whatever they say, we're gonna press their line. If they disrespect our neighborhood, we will press their line. But a person disrespecting the city, we don't want to say shit. Like, nah, fuck that. Fuck that. that. Like that's not what's going to keep happening.
I'm honored to be part of this, to be a part of this live. I never had no personal issues with him other than I first met him, and then I don't know what his issue. I don't know. Maybe he's just insecure, or maybe he just doesn't give a fuck personally. So I have other big issues than to worry about him. But we're trying to do something for our and at the same time, and then knowing that you're on your platform, putting them in your thing, but you're saying you're based on some weird shit to me. That's just weirdo shit.
Right.
I mean, like, I ran into him not too long. I was just trying to chop it up with him. I mean, he just came at me city. I was like, what? He said the same. The scene was lit, you know. And I told him, I said, homie, I'm east side, you know. So he was like, himself got an LLC license, you know. I have a bit too, but I mean, what does it have to do with one thing as a man? And you're throwing out there that you do this and this your city. I'm like, well, because I'm born and raised here too. I'm from the east side, so I later
he's not. He's
found out he was from Detroit.
Yeah, he's from
Detroit.
So, like, and that was my thing. Like, I don't care about. Like I said, I'm from since I've been doing what I'm doing. I've been talking unity and all that shit. And I know a lot of people talk it and they don't be serious about it. But I've been serious about it since from day one. Like when Fifth Element came about, I supported them completely. I showed love to the platforms. You know, Lou is not a part of is not officially Code 7, but she do have her own thing. Lou, my boy City Boy Jew, like every Hossie with Icy Jones, everybody that I connect with have their own thing. But normally I try to pull some shit together. So when it comes to stuff like that, when to come together and then you get a motherfucker saying, well, I'm from a different city and I run this. Like, because y'all can't get y'all shit together, I run this. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Like, how do you, because I don't care about the big boy talk. I don't care about the money talk. You talking about, man, y'all got money. Like, that's cool. I don't care. Do your shit. Like, get your money.
Get it.
Yeah, do your shit. Like, get your money, support your people, feed your family. All that's what you're supposed to do. But it's when you basically say, I run Vegas. Like, I'm the reason. Whatever. Like, nobody knows you. Nobody knows you for you to
ask him, hey, for Tony Spilatro, you know. You win.
Right.
We talk about
so
and shit.
No, so when I look at shit like that, like I'm looking like different people asking me, like when it comes to anything that come with anything to do with this, like a lot of shit I look over, I don't say nothing about, I don't give two fucks about, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of shit I don't even press issues on. Like at first I was gonna do a whole K-Fly rant. Like the way K-Fly went out on boy, I was gonna do that. But I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna even take that approach. Like I'm really just gonna ask the city questions because like I know when it comes to Views from the 7, my boy Spence, Ivan, and what we do, I know we've been doing this for a cool little minute too. And Spence personal vision was, we know we can get the city. Let's get outside the city and get their attention. You know what I'm saying? So we was trying to get everybody else's attention to bring them into the city. And he stood on that. Like he stood on that. My thing be stand on your words. Like a lot of shit, I be being cool with a lot of people in with unity. So most of the times, bullshit like this, I would have had a private conversation with old boy and tried to figure out a solution. But now it's like, man, fuck them solutions. Like, fuck y'all. Like, if y'all gonna keep, I'm not finna be cool with you knowing you don't give a fuck about the city. Like, that's out. Fuck finding a solution. Fuck finding why you said it. Like, I don't care. I don't give a fuck about you didn't mean it that way. I don't give a fuck about none of that no more. Like, fuck that. We've been doing that forever. We everybody into the city. Nah, that's out. That's out.
Yeah. That's why I was like, when I've always said it like the phone, it was like when people put events together and they talk and stuff like that, right? Like as far as when they use the names or Las Vegas Awards or even like, or I mean, whoever's behind this guy, I mean, obviously hasn't really done much back. It's also Latinos, Hispanics that got
Right.
millions of views on YouTube. I've never seen their names pop up on some of the got going on. And the thing is about it's Las Vegas. He even said in his thing, it's a diverse city, but tapped in well with it on knowing that who's, because I don't do music no more. Just like he was talking about, he did this and did that. I did all, but I'm a content creator now. To sit here and go off and be like him, I'm not trying to be transparent as possible, because I like the unity of the Vegas, like that make, whether he meant to say it or not. He came off to me as a pissed off rapper. He you promoting, you promote that event, man. Salute to you for helping some artists, getting them on there, but it's basically doing shit when you made that statement. That's, you know, I don't give a fuck if he put me on this shit or not. I got 1 million plus followers on fucking TikTok. You know?
Right? Yeah. No, you.
You know what I'm saying?
You do.
What the fuck am I worried about that shit? Is we all have our own lane in music. I've always been segregated. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I was still Vegas. I got Nevada. You know what I'm saying? 702 Vegas ain't this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And it'll always be that way. Backyard, you know, woofing that shit, bro. That's like tying that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's getting his money, get his money, bro. But don't talk your shit like that. Because the wrong people the wrong way, and you're putting together the awards. Show respect for the bringing on there. Period.
Yeah, that's my whole point. That's my whole point. Show respect, bro. Don't be disrespecting the city like that. So Miss Law, yo shit is still coming in choppy. So I'm finna get to some of these comments. I'm gonna show people the shit again. But I appreciate you for coming on here, brother.
I saw a comment right here. They're saying if this is a fake outrage or no, I don't give a fuck. Hell no.
Right. Nah, yeah, that's what makes me comment up.
It's none of that. When you say, hey, you run our city, that's what we're speaking upon. You're the backyard of the people that's from here. We don't give a fuck about the award. Do your thing, get your bag.
Facts. All right, I'm gonna run this clip again, but I appreciate you for coming on, brother.
Oh, no problem.
Y'all stop. I kept going, but like I said, I was already big before I got here. Nobody had knew me and shit, so I just took over the city, man, and said, fuck it, man. I do what I want to do. Right, and when I'm done with the city, y'all can have the shit back.
Push that out to my people.
Right, you know man. And then you got people talking about, I ain't know. Stop lying, because if you hot in the city, you know everything I'm doing, because I run this town, period. And when I drop it, I mean it.
That's a huge statement.
Boy.
And if somebody do more big shit than me, point them out. I want to know who they are. Why? And that shows me where they're at. Because we in Atlanta, Georgia, is popping.
Right.
LA, popping. Detroit, popping. Chicago, popping. Why our shit ain't popping? You got to remember, it's a diversified city. It's made up. It's made up of a whole bunch of this and that. It's always the people from somewhere else getting to it. Because we've been through that shit already. So when we move out here, it's nothing to us. It's nothing to us. You know, this shit is like easy. I make it look easy, but it's very expensive.
Hey, man. All right, so I got Miss Las Vegas. I know y'all keep saying this shit is choppy, so I had to but he's still watching. Miss Las Vegas is still watching. So what Spence said is artists on this live that was nominated, y'all gonna, it's like, you know, I'm bad with words, rescind it or have fake outrage. So yeah, that's my question. Like, that's my question to the artist. Like, when do you say, like, nah, this award not worth it? Like, how many times do y'all keep accepting a slap in the face, a nigga spitting on you, a nigga disrespecting you, but then saying, hey man, here. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when do you stop accepting shit like that? And I said this last year. Like, that's why I said I was done supporting fucking award shows. Because when I went to an event last year, I'm seeing people hand out trophies to artists and not even play their music when they walk up to the stage, and don't even have their music, don't know their music or nothing. I've never watched a BET award and somebody won an award and they didn't play the song that was won from the award. I've never seen nobody, when I watch these awards, accept a Lifetime Achievement Award and you not play their music, or they don't represent that person in that music. I've never seen that done before. But I go to the Vegas type shit and it happens all the time and y'all accept it. Like, y'all accept the bullshit. So that's why I made the post a while back that said I'm not pressing no more lines, because you niggas won't press your own lines. So how is motherfuckers doing shit like this and then shitting on y'all and y'all accepting it? So I'm with Spence. Like, I'm with Spence on that. Like, y'all gonna have fake outrage, or y'all gonna be like, man, fuck that. We not supporting it. We not going. We not fucking with it. Because me personally, when I said this last year, when I went to an event, I said, I'm not supporting them. So if a motherfucker put Code 7, anything that got to do with anything I'm attached to, I'm not going. I'm not showing it no love. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not faking none of that. Like, nigga, no, you're not finna fake. You're not gonna hand me an award because you think people gonna come to see me accept it. No, you're not finna use me for your bag. That's out. So I want to know, artists, like, if y'all accept it, if y'all are nominated for these awards, are we still stepping out? Yeah, see, now he's from Long Beach. Are y'all still stepping out? He is, I want to say, he's a manager. I believe he managed C-Night from Long Beach. I believe he said he managed D12. He said he managed a couple more people. He said he managed some big acts back in his day before he came to Vegas. Mizzy Matt, I respect that. He said he managed some acts before when he came to Vegas or whatever, some big acts. So yeah, that's who he is. He's a manager, and he's been doing an award show in Vegas. I believe this is the second annual award show. From what I heard about the first one, the awards was dope. It was a dope ceremony, or whatever. Like I said, I'm not coming here to shit on nobody. I just want to know, if a motherfucker gonna keep slapping you in the face, how long y'all gonna accept to be slapped? Like, that shit weird to me. You're not gonna disrespect me, spit on me, and then say, hey man, but here. Like, nah, nigga, you're not finna keep whooping my ass and handing me ice. That's out. Fuck that and fuck you. So yeah. So that's my question to you. The question that Spence had is my question to y'all, man. It's my question to y'all. Like, are y'all still accepting this shit? Facts. Participation trophies. And Spence. Now Spence on here. Spence said it day one. This is day one. Before we seen any award shows starting fucking Views from the 7. I remember us sitting down. We had a conversation. Me, him, Ivan. This was a while back. And Spence was like, I'm never accepting no fucking participation trophies. So I know that nigga not accepting it. I know. That's what I tell niggas, like, when they made the podcast list or whatever, reason why we wasn't tripping because we wasn't gonna accept it. Like, I know Spence was gonna be like, man, fuck that. I'm not accepting no participation trophies. Like, motherfuckers give you trophies, they not subscribed to the channel. They don't watch the show. All they know is you popular. The nigga went on there and said some shit like, it's more than just that. You gotta be popular. It's about being you gotta be popular too. Nigga went on there and talk about popularity. Nigga went on there and said niggas don't do no work. Niggas don't do no work or whatever, but they want awards. Now, here's when we get into the bull. Here's when I get into the bullshit. Like, this the shit that I wasn't talking about, that I was letting y'all just go ahead and have y'all fun with, right? Dula said, I'm not accepting no awards from this show. 100. And Dula got an award last time, so let me speak on that. But here's where it goes, right? One, here's a few things. Here's about, and he said he did the research. So now I'm finna just debunk everything the nigga said. He said on there he did the research. He got the numbers. He paid to make sure he got everybody's numbers. He know the research and all the shit. Okay, they did the research. Jazz Laser has not been going by Jazz Laser since 2016. So when did that project drop? Jazz Laser's last album is Blossom, I believe, and it dropped 2020. You got Jazz Laser name as Jazz Laser, and you spelled it wrong because he spelled laser L-A-Z-R. So that's wrong. So that's one thing. Let's debunk that real quick. Now, then you got Dizzy Live. You got Dizzy Live on there. I'm not knocking none of the artists that's on there. Y'all do y'all shit. I know Dizzy Live is a dope artist. You got Dizzy Live on there, and then it say Talibands. Now, so here's why I call out a bunch of motherfuckers, and I don't care how y'all feel about it. Levon Kennedy, Dizzy Live is your artist. You know Tay Band's name is fucking Tay Bands. It's T-A-I-B-A-N-Z. If you are close to this nigga, why wouldn't you say, hey man, you gotta correct that? That's disrespectful. How you letting niggas spell niggas' names wrong? He spelled fucking Talibands. Who is Talibands? We don't know that person. We don't know Talibands. So that shit. You did that wrong. Just B went on there and he said, my media is Just Be You Media. You got Just B. I don't even think it say media. I don't know what the fuck it say. So that's another thing. So not only are you misspelling niggas' names, you misspelling people names, all the shit, but you care about the culture. But you help build this culture. But you run the city. You run the city and you misspelling shit. That's something you get on your people about. You tell your people like, hey man, that's not how you spell that person's name. That's not how you do that. That's not the name of that song. That album wasn't released this year. That album didn't happen. Like I said, I didn't care about the lineup and who the fuck was on it. None of that shit mattered to me because I don't care about none of that shit. But when y'all is here, like, y'all let a motherfucker disrespect us and y'all want us to keep shaking their hands. What the fuck? Y'all letting niggas sit here, disrespect us all the time. They sit here, disrespect us, slap us in our face, and it's like, oh yeah, man, but at least he's doing something. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. He's misspelling artist names, but y'all love the culture. Y'all love these artists. Y'all fuck with these artists. If you fuck with the artists, how you let niggas misspell their name? How are you even letting shit like that happen? How are you letting motherfuckers put song titles out that never fucking came out? How are you letting people talk about projects that came out that never fucking came out? Commitment Anxiety is on there. Commitment Anxiety was dropped 2020, I believe. 2020 or maybe 2021. I don't fucking know. I think it was end of 2020, if I'm not mistaken. Dolemite shit was dropped at the end of 2020. Commitment Anxiety. It wasn't a mixtape. It was his project. It was his fucking project. How did that happen? How did y'all do that? Like, these is simple fuck ups that you got a fucking committee. You got people that, come on, bro. You niggas is weird. And it's not even just strictly about him. It's you niggas. You niggas accept a motherfucker, disrespect y'all, slap y'all, do whatever. Man, listen, I call motherfuckers hoes all the time, but I stand on every word that I say. Like, if I call you a hoe, that's how I felt. And I'm going to tell you why if you come ask me, and whatever it is, like, however we got to go about the situation, we're going to go about it. Me personally, I don't feel like there's no beef. I don't feel like it's no beef. Like, there's no way for a nigga to have, there's no way. I don't believe in beef with people unless it's bloodshed. So if we not finna hurt each other, we not beefing. Because that's what you got to do to me. If you beefing with me, you got to hurt me. You got to hurt me. However you see fit. However you see fit, you got to hurt me. When it come to Trey Bills, you not. And that's why, listen, I'm not even talking about who not nominated. Like, that don't even mean nothing to me. Because who I feel like should be on there or whatever, who I feel like should be on, that don't mean nothing to me. However you went about doing your shit is how you did your shit. However you went about making these lists up and doing whatever, that's how you did your shit. I'm not even questioning none of that. The questions come now is, how do you misspell these people's names? And you have these people involved. It's people that so-called in the culture that do the fucking, that do media, that's involved with this, allowing people to misspell name. Come on, bro. Clear that shit up. Be like, nah, man, that's not how you spell his name. We can't look like this. And then he get on the show and saying, you know, I'm not gonna look stupid. I do my research. What research are you doing, bro? What research are you doing? Like, and like I said, I don't care about nothing else. Like, I don't care about who was nominated, who should have been nominated. None of that shit means nothing to me. Who should have been nominated don't mean nothing to me. I watched K-Fly whole thing. I mean, I watched Fifth Element the whole show. I heard them mention Code 7 plenty of times. Y'all ain't even see me run a clip on that. That means nothing to me. I appreciate them for what they do and who they are. I appreciate that. But outside of that, nah. We ain't on that. I don't care about none of that shit. One of the problems we had in the city, it was always ego. I agree. We've been had shit popping early 2000s. Yeah, I agree with all that. I'm not reading all that shit. But yeah, so I agree with that. We did have ego. I know about the Coolest Lounge. I know about Ice House. Twix was one of the, I tell people all the time, Twix is one of the biggest promoters we ever seen. So even when it comes to promote, I ain't even get into that. Like, even when it comes to promoters, like, Twix is probably one of the biggest promoters we ever seen. I've been to plenty of Twix events. Connie P, I would not be performing. I would not be accepting awards. And Team Connie P will not be going. The arrogance and the disrespect. This the type of shit we need to talk about. This how motherfuckers need to feel when y'all getting disrespected. Like, how are y'all still going to the Fifth Element? Give enough pushback, if any at all. They're also nominated. Great question. Fifth Element, y'all on here? Fifth Element did ask some questions. He bounced around the questions. Fifth Element did ask him, what will we be doing at this event? They asked to bring their camera. He basically told they ass no, they can't bring no camera. He told they ass they can't bring no camera. So I don't know of them. I talked to him afterwards, and I didn't ask them was they still going or nothing like that. So I don't know if they was pulling out. They said they wasn't fucking with it no more, or if they doing it. I don't know. I personally don't know. But shit, OT Kenneth Smith, y'all can tag Kenneth Smith. That's my guy. Y'all can tag Kenneth Smith. You can tag Ray Son. You can tag any of them. They can let y'all know how they feel about it. But yeah, so yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't know what they doing. I know me. I would have been like, no, fuck that. Y'all ain't gonna keep disrespecting me. Like, that shit weird, bro. That shit weird. It's weird that y'all even allow a motherfucker to disrespect y'all so freely. Like, he was comfortable with that. I watched the shit. Senpai was like, people gonna feel a type of way. He really didn't give a fuck about how nobody felt. Yeah, I wouldn't read all that. He didn't give a fuck about how nobody felt. He didn't say nothing until he came on my post, and he was basically trying to say, watch the whole interview. He gave it up for Vegas or whatever. Like, I already watched the whole interview. So that's when he said something, and then he said he wasn't trying to make nobody mad. Now, that's exactly what you was trying to do. Wasn't nobody doing shit. All that. Fast Money J. I posted a clip, man. You can go to my fucking my shit. I posted a clip of basically a nigga saying he run Vegas. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically what he said. Like, it's a twist and set up boxing matches. So yeah, bro, fuck that. So yeah, so my question is gonna stay to the artist. Like I said, this is not just solely about this particular person, man. This is about the artist. Like, how long are y'all gonna accept the motherfucker to slap you in the face? Like, I don't care about the nominees. Everybody who want to get nominated for whatever that's not gonna ever happen. Like, that shit always gonna be wrong. We see that shit in BET Awards, Grammys. We see that shit happen all the time. Motherfuckers always fuck that up. Motherfuckers always fuck that up. So I'm not even worried about that part. It's about the turn around and disrespecting y'all. Like the reason for the list was it was whoever y'all nominated. So that's cool. Y'all nominated these people. Y'all the people nominated these people, and that's how they got put where they got put at. The top 10 of that is where the numbers was at. Them top 10 is where the numbers was at. So that's cool. I don't care about none of that. All right, whatever. That's how you do. That's how you set your shit up. That's fine. Do your shit. It's the not really knowing and not even double checking to say, nah, this ain't it. And then to turn around and say, well, I'll run the city. The nigga basically said, if you doing anything in the city, you know who the fuck he is. So I posted it. So clearly, nobody is hot. Nobody is fucking hot. Nobody is dope out here. Nobody is none of that out here. Clearly, because when I posted it, everybody said, who is this nigga? Niggas who knew who it was like Dula, and the niggas he was on the platform with. He went left. We honestly wanted to give him insight on his selection process. And that's what the fuck they did. So they was giving insight what that man was. It's a tweet. I'm on the same shit, bro. I'm on the same shit. Yeah, so like I said, Fifth Element was like giving them serving them the questions. They was telling them like who they felt like should be on or whatever. Even one of the dopest questions that was asked to the nigga that he ducked was, how can you approve? Like, how would you approve? And he was like, well, after this happened, whatever happened, and that's not basically think about it. Like, I'm not approving shit. Like, this is how it happened. Like, this is what it is. I'm not improving at all. So it was niggas saying that after, like, what the fuck? Like, even when City of Las Vegas Music Awards did they shit, like, although, yeah, I bagged out, but even still, I respected what they was doing because as people was pointing out his flaws and shit, when I would talk to him, he would say, man, I'm gonna work on that for next time. Like, he was actually trying to figure it out and work and fix it. You know what I'm saying? So I respected that. At least you saying that. This nigga wasn't on none of that. He was like, man, this is how we doing it or whatever the case may be. Can we get the Code 7 awards? I feel like y'all would be truly real about the winners. But my eyes is going blind. Like, I really can't see a lot of shit. The Code 7 Awards, but I've been asked about doing the Code 7 Awards for a long time. I'm not making no promises, honestly. Like, you know, but I'm also not one of them niggas that's gonna complain about something. I'm not one of them niggas that's gonna complain about something and not do something about it. So I'm definitely trying to figure out the best way to fix shit on some shit. Like I told you, to me, this wasn't about the award show. This is about what was said. So this wasn't just about the award show. This is about what was said. I feel like the question should be, why do people feel so comfortable coming to the city and disrespecting our music culture? Because he not the first to do it. And that's my point, 2C's. See, that's my fucking point. How the fuck do we allow niggas to feel this comfortable? How is all you niggas gangsters and with all the shit, and y'all don't care about this rap shit because y'all not really rappers because y'all street niggas, but a nigga disrespect y'all street ass all the time and you niggas don't do nothing. Don't say nothing, don't stop nothing. Y'all don't do shit. How the fuck is that happening? How is that happening? How are you for the music and you really a street nigga and all that shit, and then nigga disrespect you 100% and you don't do shit about it? You don't say nothing, you don't do nothing, you don't stop nothing. You ain't trying to, none of that. How do that make sense? But y'all street. Boy, you niggas weird. You niggas is weird. That shit weird as fuck. How is a nigga gonna consistently disrespect your gangster ass and you not do nothing about it? You not do nothing about it. You niggas would trip with a nigga about fucking your baby mama, but not disrespecting you to your face. That's weird, bruh. That's weird as fuck. So yeah, see, that's the point of this. what you said is the point of this fucking live. It's that. Like, how do we allow that shit to happen? Music, the shit used to happen in the streets, and niggas come out here and say whatever, and you just accept it. Like, nah, nigga, you not finna do nothing over here and not disrespect me to my face. Like, that's not what you finna do. I'm not just finna allow no shit like that. Come on, bro. But Connie P, I respect what you said. You're not gonna perform. That's dope. You bagging out. I appreciate that. Money Bad said, I'm happy I don't make street music. No disrespect to the culture. Yeah, I feel you. I'm not, but to the niggas that is, y'all need to press the, like, if y'all gonna press lines, man, let's really press lines. Like, stop playing. So shit like that, man. We can't allow a motherfucker to continuously disrespect us. And I'm gonna get my ass up off here. But we can't allow a motherfucker to continuously disrespect us and we just accept it because the whatever the fuck y'all think y'all getting out of it. I don't know what the fuck you niggas is getting out of it. Yeah, I don't know what y'all get out of it. I don't even know what the fuck y'all win. So I don't even know how to say that the best way to help y'all. Like, I don't know what come from nigga disrespecting you. Like, you're not getting, a lot of you niggas do money talk, so y'all do bag talk. So you're not getting a bag from it. The nigga disrespect, you're not getting a bag from it. 9 out of 10, you're spending money. So how do that make sense? How do that make sense? Like, nigga, county is a fucking walkthrough right now. County is a walkthrough. I'm not telling y'all to go do nothing crazy to nobody. I am not saying that. But what I'm saying is, for my respect, if me doing something to you is just a walkthrough at the county, guess what? I'm going to the fucking county. I'm going. Now, I don't know how many penitentiary chances I'm taking no more because I ain't ready to go back to prison no more. I'm cool with prison. I'm cool on prison. But I'll go do my walkthrough at the county. Oh, yeah. I'll go cool down. I'll go do my cool off period. I'll go do that. I'll go do that fast. Yeah, let me go ahead. Cool me down. Cool me down. My bad. I was mad, officer. My fault. Yeah, take me to jail. My bad. Let's go ahead and walk through that motherfucker real fast. I'll see you on the other side. I don't mind that. Now, I'm not taking no penitentiary chances. No. I'm not doing that. But yeah, go ahead and give me that little fine. Let me go ahead and get this warrant, because I ain't paying no fines. So let me go ahead and get this warrant. Y'all go ahead and suspend my license, whatever y'all gonna do, all that type of shit. Whatever y'all gonna do, it don't matter no more because niggas ain't doing nothing. Salute, bro. Salute. I'm finna get up off here in a minute anyway. So yeah, let me go ahead and let me do that. A scrap is a misdemeanor, bro. Listen, it's a misdemeanor, Fred. Listen, give me my misdemeanor. Give me my misdemeanor. They not even really taking niggas to jail for misdemeanors no more. And then if you get a warrant for a misdemeanor, man, listen, I don't got to give y'all that type of thing. I'm just saying, some shit is worth going to jail for, man. I said this shit my whole life, man. Some shit is worth going to jail for. Some shit is worth dying for. I'm not saying this is one of the moments. I'm not saying die for this shit. I'm not even telling y'all to go to jail for it, because some of you motherfuckers can't do jail. You niggas go on a walkthrough and been told the whole program and got 50 niggas locked up. So some of you niggas, y'all can't even do that. So yeah, y'all stay at home. But to your other niggas, y'all got to be able to sit there and stop some shit from happening, man. For us, Vegas, this is how I feel, bro. For Vegas, we got to stand up for something. Yeah, karaoke tonight. I wasn't even on here to fucking promote, but y'all do wrong promoting. We got to stand for something. Like, we got to stop allowing certain shit that disrespect the culture. Like, that personal shit that niggas got going on, that's between y'all. I don't care about none of that shit. But when niggas is disrespecting the culture by saying they run the city or whatever the case may be, no, do wrong, you good. Karaoke tonight, man. DJ Do Wrong is spinning. Yeah, pull up to karaoke, man. Pull up to karaoke with Code 7, man. I guarantee you we know your music. I'm gonna be right over the dick. Facts, man. So yeah, man, y'all gotta stop allowing it. Like until motherfuckers feel like they can get away with it because of y'all be so accepting on. Oh, they giving us something. Like somebody is acknowledging me. No, they not, bro. They're not fucking acknowledging you. That's not acknowledgement. Because if I'm your friend, like motherfuckers was people getting nominated to drop music 3 years ago. So that mean that their friend said, hey, this person should do it. And then a bunch of their people started sending in whatever. That's not, bro, listen, I tell people all the time, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up before I get about this motherfucker. We went Views from the 7, hosted an event. Ivan asked the crowd when we was bringing the people out, what's your favorite song? They're asking for these people. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, yeah, bring them out. Okay. What's your favorite song by this artist? Their people didn't have a song title. They don't even know y'all fucking music. Your own friends don't know y'all music. So y'all be wondering why certain shit can happen. Like, yeah, y'all selling tickets. Y'all selling tickets to people that don't know your music. They coming out because they don't want to be the person that you cuss out. Like, y'all niggas don't support me. So like, man, you know what? I got an extra 20 today. Let me go ahead and show up and support this nigga. Although I think his music sucks. Because that's what they're saying. Because they don't know your shit. They do not know y'all shit. Hey, I'm with a hip hop boxing match too, man. Yeah, they don't know y'all shit, man. So shit like that. Like I say, man, I came up on here to talk about that. I'm gonna show y'all this again. And I'm gonna show y'all this other shit. I'm gonna show y'all this.
Right. Y'all stop. I kept going, but like I said, I was already big before I got here. Nobody had knew me and shit, so I just took over the city, man, and said, "Fuck it, man. I do what I want to do." Right. And when I'm done with the city, y'all can have the shit back.
Push that out to my people.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
And then you got people talking about, "Oh, I ain't know." Stop lying, because if you hot in the city, you know everything I'm doing, because I run this town. Period. And when I drop it, I mean it.
That's a huge statement.
Boy.
And if somebody do more big shit than me, point them out. I want to know who they are. Know why? And that shows me where they're at. Because we in Atlanta, Georgia, it's popping.
Right.
LA, popping. Detroit, popping. Chicago, popping. Why our shit ain't popping? You got to remember, it's a diversified city. It's made up. It's made up of a whole bunch of this and that. It's always the people from somewhere else getting to it. Because we've been through that shit already. So when we move out here, it's nothing to us. It's nothing to us. You know, this shit is like easy. I make it look easy, but it's very expensive.
The reason why I say we need to get on that now is because right now it's bubbling so hard. Like right now, the eyes
this would be the perfect time.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to start focusing on Vegas. So I'm like, we need to learn unity, like crash course it. We can't sit up here and be like, yo, we got to wait till we mature, because we got to get into it now while they're looking at us. You know what I'm saying?
So shout out to OT for that last statement, bro. Like, I'm with OT on what he said. I'm with OT with what he said, bro. I completely agree with him. We got to do it. Some old nigga, we got to do it. Like, when it comes to unity, that shit got to happen. Levon, damn, you was tagged a long time ago. Let me tell you what the fuck you was tagged for, though, because I'm not into biting my tongue. So this is why you was tagged. You was tagged because I'm saying, like, the disrespect that these niggas give for him saying that. Now, prior to him saying that, I wouldn't even have bothered it. But him saying that shit, right? I know you manage Dizzy Live, and I fuck with Dizzy Live, and I fuck with Tay Bands now. You know what I'm saying? They got the song She Bad. If you're directly involved and you know Tay Bands' name is spelled Taibanz, why are we not correcting that? Why are you not correcting that? Because they wouldn't disrespect. They wouldn't spell Snoop Dogg with one G. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't spell these other people's name wrong purposely. They're not going to spell just nobody. Nobody who spells their name differently. His name not Taliban's, period. So that was already fucked up. But why would you allow that? That was my question to you when you wasn't on here. So I'm letting you know what I said. You could run it back and do the same shit. That's what that was. Like, why are we letting motherfuckers disrespect us like that? Like, we know nigga Tay-Banz name is spelled Taibanz. I fucked up his name a lot. I called him Ty-Banz for like a year straight. You know what I'm saying? So I get that part. Like, if you just reading it, y'all call him Ty-Banz forever. But now I get the nigga name right. I correct myself. It said correct the spelling at the library. Elite marketing. Yeah. So when it's shit like that, so that's why you was brought up. You can run it back. All that shit I didn't notice all my life. Okay. You probably you didn't post it like 4 times though. You posted that, you know, my artist nominated in the nominations. You know what I'm saying? So just letting you know, they spelled Ty-Banz's name wrong. They spelled Tay-Banz's name wrong. My fault. See, I'm fucking up. They spelled his name wrong. But even outside of that, they spelled a lot of people's names wrong, and you motherfuckers accept it. They would have your name spelled wrong, and you would share it like, "Hey, I'm nominated." No, nigga, that's not you. I don't know who that person is, but that's not you. That's not you. So you niggas that's finna go enjoy y'all library event, man. Enjoy y'all library event. But I hope that you other niggas, I hope that, and I'm not talking about the people that wasn't, if you wasn't nominated, hey man, go stop. No, I'm not saying that. To you motherfuckers that was nominated and disrespected, how do you gain your respect back? How do you gain your respect back? How do you allow niggas to just continuously spit in your face? Y'all figure that shit out, man. Me personally, I wouldn't show up. And I would tell my people not to show up. I will be requesting a refund right motherfucking now. If you paid for a ticket, I'll be requesting my refunds right now. Like, you're not going to disrespect us like that. You're not finna disrespect the city like that. You know what I'm saying? To anybody else involved in it or whatever, like, if I'm fucking up y'all checks, my apology. But y'all should have told the boss man, hey man, no, you can't go on there and say that. You can't say that. Y'all should have told the boss man that straight up. No, you can't say that. You can't do that. Y'all should have already been on that shit. Because if he said it at this damn show, he done said it before. That's not the first time. I don't care how mad the nigga was, or I don't even think he was mad. Whatever. I don't know if he was getting back. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You know what? I was finna low-key cape for him, and I'm not caping for nobody. I'm not trying to be this nigga friend after this. Like, don't be like, hey man, can we? No. You from Detroit. Fuck you. Fuck that. Nope. I'm not on none of that. None of that. On Detroit nigga I kind of talked to is K-Fly. And he asked K-Fly, I called him like, you Detroit niggas better y'all getting real comfortable. K-Fly is the only one that I talked to a little bit. So, you know, it's niggas from all over every other city that I talk to. I don't got no problem with where you from. But once you disrespect us, nigga, nah, fuck that, fuck you, fuck where you from, all that. Fuck that, fuck you, fuck your city, all that shit, nigga. And no, I'm not trying to be friends. I don't want to be cool. No, I don't want to do nothing together. I don't want to figure it out. None of that shit. None of that shit. I don't give a fuck what you got, how much money you got. Hey, man, listen. I'd rather be broke. And, oh, yeah. OT, but I feel like you from Vegas, man. I feel like you from fucking Vegas, bro. I've only known you from Vegas. You know what I'm saying? You BDK. That's Vegas. That's a Vegas thing, man. Yeah, so fuck that. Fuck them. Fuck where you from. All that type of shit. Like, no, we can't be cool. I don't care if you got a bag. I don't care if you're like, hey, skinny man, I want to give you X amount of dollars so you to come. Fuck that. I will be homeless in a car, taking chances to go to jail just so I can sleep on a cot and give me a shower before I let you niggas disrespect me for a dollar amount. Fuck y'all. Fuck that. Fuck you. We can't be cool. None of that. I made sure all my comments and shit when I was talking to Buddy, I made sure all that shit was, you know, great, because I'm not trying to get blocked on Facebook. And that's why I went live. I know I would do a lot of curse words and I don't want to get blocked on Facebook. But yeah. So fuck that. Fuck you. If you from somewhere else, you feel like you run this city and you whatever, fuck you. You don't run shit. And us as Vegas, we got to step up and stop that bullshit from happening and stop them niggas from being hoes. These niggas is hoes. And yeah. And if you feel some type of way, if you feel any type of way, respectfully, let me know. And I'll take my trip to the county. Man. But whatever happens, it gotta happen on the weekend. Not even a weekend. Probably like a Sunday. Cause I got Sunday, Monday, so I could be home by Monday. Cause I got shit to do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. So let's make a date that makes sense. But I'm definitely willing to go to jail behind this shit. I'm definitely willing to do that if you feel disrespected. If you feel disrespected, like I feel disrespected, I'm definitely willing to get my walkthrough. Sign me up. That being said, man, like Duron said, man, karaoke is tonight. I'm gonna still be posting flyers, I'm still be promoting. But I didn't come here to fucking promote. I came here to let y'all know, yeah, I'm for the bullshit when it comes to that. You're not gonna keep disrespecting nobody. Like, and I hope you artists stop letting niggas disrespect y'all. If y'all don't, hey, that's on y'all, man. But you're not disrespecting me. Fuck you, fuck everything you got going on, all that shit. And then when I say fuck you, it's personal, like just you. I don't want you to feel like, oh, this is to the whole. Nah, this is to you and your disrespect, and you disrespecting us, because that shit crazy to me. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm finna get my ass up out of here. I appreciate the motherfuckers that watched. This shit was low-key turned up. And one more time before we go.
Y'all stop. I kept going, but like I said, I was already big before I got here. Nobody had knew me and shit, so I just took over the city, man, and said, fuck it, man. I do what I want to do.
Right.
And when I'm done with the city, y'all can have the shit back.
Push that out to my people.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
And then you got people talking about, oh, I ain't know. Stop lying, because if you hot in the city, you know everything I'm doing, because I run this town, period. And when I drop it, I mean it.
That's a huge statement.
Boy,
And if somebody do more big shit than me, point them out. I want to know who they are. Why? And that shows me where they're at. Because we in Atlanta, Georgia, is popping.
right.
LA, popping. Detroit, popping. Chicago, popping. Why our shit ain't popping?